Hi everyone, my name is Kunjal Deliwala and I'm the solutions engineer here at QMetry. In this video, I will walk you through the analytics module of QMetry Automation Studio. So on the left-hand side are all different modules and you will be able to find the analytics module here. So you need to click on the analytics module to view this module. Now, analytics module is where users can see all the execution results that they have performed on the given project. So for example, you can see on the left-hand side, these are all the test cycles that have been executed, and each test cycle execution will have a report available. And in that report, they will be able to see all the execution status at a test case level as well as a test step level. So let's look at how this analytics module work. So let's say that you are performing any dry run of a test case or performing a batch execution of the entire cycle. So you will be able to see the execution results live in the analytics module. If you navigate to a test cycle, and let's say this is a test cycle and these are two different jobs and there are few test cases linked to each of the job and you want to execute a test cycle. So let's say that I'm executing a test cycle and I will be able to see all the execution status live here. You'll be able to see how each job is getting executed. You will be able to see that live reporting in the analytics module. You'll be able to see that these are all the executions that are being performed. And you'll be able to see what is getting performed, out of which what is passed, what is failed, where at what point it has stuck. So all such details will be available to you in the analytics module. So now you can see that the cycle execution has been completed and you will be able to see what has been passed, what has been failed. Now to look in details as to what exactly failed, let's navigate inside the execution details. So you will be able to see here as you'll be able to see the overall execution details as to how many test cases were part of this cycle, out of which how many passed, how many failed, and how many got skipped. So you'll be able to see a chart, a graph here under which will show the overall execution details. Now let's say that this test cycle had two jobs. So you'll be able to see the execution result at a job level. And let's say that you want to see what actually failed, then you can navigate inside each job and you can then see which test case out of this job failed. Let's say that test case 2 has been failed. So if you navigate inside this test case, you will be able to see at what step did the test case actually failed. So you will be able to see the test step level execution. And here you'll be able to see the test steps ID along with all the actions that it has performed. And it also gives us the duration column, which means the time that each step took to execute along with the execution statuses. So let's say that you can see from here that this particular step has been failed. In order to actually view what failure has occurred, you can navigate inside the test step. And here you will be able to see that we provide some of the error messages here on the middle of the screen. So you'll be able to see the error messages highlighted in red. So if there is, let's say there is a timeout error or any UI error, everything will be logged and it will be available to you in the details view. So here, since it is a UI error, you will be able to see that we provide the expected value and then we also give the actual value. So in that way, you can compare. And here you'll be able to see that we have a media column here. So if you click on the media column, you will be able to see the screenshot of at what page this was this step that actually got failed. So you will be able to see all those details here in the analytics module. So you will be able to see the execution status, the time that it took to execute, along with all the error logs for the failures, and everything will be available to you under analytics module. Thank you so much for watching.